everybody, and welcome back to Civilization 5 as the Russian Empire, where we are about to choose production, I guess. That's weird. Porcelain Tower is pretty good, but I think what I really want is a windmill into Opera House. So I can get those museums going sooner rather than later. Castles and armories would be pretty good. But ideology. So we are the first one with an ideology, so we've got the run of things here. Order has a lot of great things, including things that give a lot of bonuses for great people. Freedom. Freedom also gives that same 25% bonus to great people, which is fantastic. It's also really good for being a great person focused. Really, either of them are fantastic. But I think what I want to do is I want to go with Order, because Order has a lot of other really nifty things with it. Like, bonus tourism to other Order civilizations. That's great, especially since I'm going to be doing a lot of tourism. I'm probably going to be flipping things. Bonus tourism to civilizations with less happiness. Well, that's sure going to happen. So I'm going to go with Order here and pick some free tenants. So let's start with extra great people, which is going to be fantastic. Gold cost of purchasing buildings is pretty nice, but I think I want the extra happy from the monuments. Not that I need the happiness that much, but it's pretty good to have it around. Now, I'd like to get up to a level 3 tenant at some point in Order, which is going to mean 1, 2, 3, 4 more policies. And that could be a thing. Now, I think I kind of want to watch these city-states a bit. And if any of them look like they're about to fall, I should probably do something about that, like throw some bribes their way to try to put a stop to that, because I don't want these city-states to fall. Or do I? Well, in either event, I think it would be a good idea. Porcelain Tower would be good. But I think it would be good to build the constabulary, because I know I've been spied on already. Arabia is now the ally of Kiev. Whole bunch of wars are being declared. You want porcelain. Do I not have porcelain? I don't have porcelain. Well, who gives out porcelain? Oh, this won't tell me. I can definitely check the... You give porcelain. Porcelain. I need 55 to get that. Let's go ahead and do that, especially since it's taking it from Darius. So let's check the World Congress, because I would like to make sure I am the number 1. So the guy I want to steal things from is Arabia. So probably, definitely steal this from him. So I need 41, which means I'm going to have to drop 1,000 gold on him. Or I could technically give a 500 gold gift and then gift a unit too. So you can just go up and hook that up. Surely someone wants to buy my extra wine, don't they? Darius, we're just neutral, right? You have truffles, though. Could I just get those truffles? How about money? Yikes. Well, I don't need it that badly. I don't need the happy that badly. How about you? Do you want... really? I only have the one wine? That's weird. I swear I just have been hooking these up. Oh, I must have traded one away in a war deal. Research agreement. Yes. So actually, what I'm probably going to want to do is... Oh geez, I'm going to have to start building a lot of archaeologists too to get those. I might have to just pass on the porcelain tower, even though it's super good. Or I could just quickly build it, because it's only 6 turns. But I mean, once archaeology pops, I'm going to have a lot of other stuff that I will want to build. You want the great artist. You are happy because I collected porcelain. You are happy because I connected to the roads. You are happy because porcelain, which is good, because now I only need 67 to get Kathmandu. So anything I can do that can steal a city-state off of the Arabs would be fantastic. I'd really like to get the cultured city-state off of them, though. You know what? Why don't we just... Because I don't have much else that's worth building in this city. I think I will just try for the porcelain tower here. And I don't think we... Well, we're production focus here. And we're about to get a great engineer. What if I go great person focus? What will you do then? Not a whole lot different. Wow. Well, you know what? That's fine. Because I don't think we need to go food focus there. Our capital is 21, and I think it's still food focus? Yeah, 35 turns till a new citizen. If we go great person focus, 70-something. Maybe we should stay on food focus in our capital. Definitely food focus here. Well, that's not going to shorten that. Let's go great person focus over here, actually. So, that's good. We've got that hooked up. I think it's getting to the point where I just can't be bothered to deal with these workers anymore and kind of want to just automate them. But first, let me just send this guy over here so I can build a trading post here to make sure they don't do anything stupid like cut it down. As they sometimes do. I mean, there is a setting that you can do that keeps them from doing that, but I've had that go bad before. Where it just sort of unset itself, and I don't know what happened. Didn't really need the salt, but we're also swimming in gold, so that's pretty good. What I'm probably going to end up doing is... You went here bullied, and I'm losing grasp on them. Actually, the gold wouldn't be bad, because I'm going to be bribing a lot of things. Oh yay, growth bonus here, which is fantastic. So that will be good. Production in the capital. I guess maybe... I mean, I could throw down a seaport and then start making a navy of some sort. Which might have some value. Might as well. Let's go ahead and try that. And once that's done, archaeology will be done. I can probably work on like the Louvre and the museums and all that sort of thing. I'll probably be building a lot of my archaeologists down here in St. Petersburg. They've pieced out, which is alright. That is okay. Quebec City is in awe of me because I've done something. My culture. They like my culture. Well, that's good. That means I'm producing more culture than anyone else. I do need that extra policy, though. Okay, great engineer. Yay. What can I do with that? I could just drop it over here for a nice production bonus. which has some value. I could definitely do that. I think... Then again, I could also drop it right here, and it's technically workable by both cities. Now, only one city can work it at a time, but that's still pretty advantageous. Because I can then lock this tile with this city. And I think I will. I can lock this tile with this city. And then just produce that. Okay, so, antiquity sites. I've got them all over the damn place. Which is pretty good, actually. And a lot of them are within range of cities. And I don't have a whole lot of places for great works of art either. So I'll probably be making a lot of antiquity sites. Fertilizer is good. Let's go for fertilizer so we can get our growth going again. And St. Petersburg is still building that. We're building the seaport there. Once we finish that seaport, I think it would be a good call to make the museum. And then we can get started on some archaeologists. Because we're going to... You want to join me in a war against Shaka. I fully encourage you going to war against Shaka. But I don't think I'm willing to, You want to go to war against Shaka as well. Well, you're going to be doing even less in that war. I don't think I'm ready for a war. I mean, I'm mostly focusing on culture and infrastructure and that sort of thing. I've got knights and crossbows, and I don't really have any siege. What I might do, I probably should have just said, give me 10 turns to prepare. But I could have done that, gone for chemistry and made it cannons, and... Actually, what I might do is if I go... do chemistry into military science and get my unique units. So let's go straight into military science and then fertilizer into dynamite. And then all those knights that I've got I can upgrade, which will be quite good. I will need to produce a lot of cannons though. But I think I'm willing to join a war and maybe take some stuff. Would you give me 8 gold per turn for it? How about 7 gold per turn? Alright. Because you are my primary rival for city-states. And I'm just missing the... Damn it. Hey, I'm friends, and I've rigged the election in... Oof. Yeah, I missed by 1 turn being able to bribe them into getting their vote. So that sucks. Meanwhile... Let's go ahead and just automate these workers. I don't care anymore. Create another great work, which is fantastic. Production. You have a lot of things to build. So let's start with a library. You've actually got a lot of... You've gotten quite large very quickly. Probably because we're sending you 2 trade routes full of food. So we'll get the library into... a factory, maybe? No. Library into lighthouse, because that's also cheap and easy. And there are 2 fish tiles you're working. into shrine, because that's quick and easy. Into market, into maybe the museum. And you know what? Yeah, get the factory as well. So we'll actually pop that above all of those. Adopt a policy. Well, I do want that artist. So we will create the great work so that we can get the Ufuzi bonus. And make sure that is set up correctly. It is. That is good. So we're getting a lot of things there. And actually... Yeah, I think all this is fine. Assign delegates. Okay, so I actually have the most delegates. Cultural heritage sites. World wonders give culture. That's not bad for me, but it is good for them. I mean, it will help me get my culture policies faster, and I guess that is pretty good. But natural heritage sites... I know Darius has one of those in his land. So I think it's worth voting that for, even though it'll give him a lot of extra culture. Because that will help me, and it will only help him, and I think I'm pretty good on his culture, because he's not that great on culture anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Cultural heritage site. You know what? I'm going to just say 4 and 4. Because that way, he'll be happy because I helped his thing pass. And he's probably going to make it pass with all of his votes anyway, so... whatever. What I will do, however, is... try to steal this from them. They do want a unit, but I don't think I'm going to give that to him. His gifts, unit gifts don't actually produce a whole lot. So I think what I'm going to do is when my trade routes come along, stop sending things to Shaka. And just start gearing up for a war against him. Which will take a bit of doing, but... Really? Really? Everyone blocked that. That's interesting. Well, okay. I could drop a museum here, but I think I'm going to actually want my castle here, just in case the war comes to me. A new proposal, since I have so many things. Historical landmarks. Wow, everybody would be pissed about that, even though it's pretty good. And it just produces a lot of culture. World's Fair. Everyone kind of likes the World's Fair. It usually passes on its own, though. Can I get the world religion? I mean, everyone will be upset about it, but I'd like to try that. And I think if I bribe enough city-states, I can make it happen. Give me a trading post. It'll really depend on what the other proposal is and how enthusiastic the AI is about that. I don't know. We probably won't be able to pass it, but I'd like to try. Now, we might actually get into a golden age. No longer friends with Kathmandu, but at the same time, they're in awe with us, and we are now friends. Okay. So how much do I need to get them? 31. There we go. Now you're allies with me. And what's the World Congress look like? Now we have 10 votes, which is fantastic. Cargo ship, you can go over here. And that will be perfectly fine. Once I've built the porcelain tower, I would like to build some offensive units. Maybe Gatling guns or cannons. I can purchase units with faith. Yeah, I could buy like a Gatling gun with faith. Let's actually do that. It looks like I will have to actually build my cannons, but let's get 3 cannons up. And promotion, so what's this terrain look like? Mostly open, so let's get open terrain bonuses. And the Cossack is what I will need. Which I think is an upgrade from the Knight. Let's see. Oh, it would help if I could spell things properly. Units, this would be what, industrial? Cossack. Replaces the cavalry. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can move after attacking, so it does 34 damage. That is a lot of damn damage. It's kind of the same damage, though, as that. What does it have? Move after attacking. Oh, it just has a bonus against wounded units. Okay, well, that's fine. That can pair fairly well with the crossbows, which I should upgrade into Gatling guns now. So, let's go ahead and do that. Brussels has canceled a quest. Yay, porcelain tower. Extra science from research agreements is always good. And you, I really don't care about anymore. Go ahead and automate. Gatling gun, you can come up to the front lines here. Because war is coming. You go ahead and build over here. And next turn. Ooh, and we will be able to get those military academies. Yeah, sure, let's get open borders. We will be able to get those military academies, too. And I would like to liberate this city. This city-state, rather. So I think the plan for that is to go in and take out a gun Duluv, which I'll probably end up puppeting. And then go and liberate Lasha. I think that you have run out of things to actually explore. And I would like for you to get into friendly territory so I can upgrade you and use you in the war effort. Just generally come up here. And armory first. Build an armory, which will give extra experience to everything. Oof, we still don't even have a zoo here. Or a bank, rather. Although, there is the heroic epic. So if I were to buy the, yeah, let's buy that, which will actually help the expansion. So build the armory, build the heroic epic here. And then we can start on a bunch of units. Okay, Gallius, why don't you... Well, that was stupid. Well, you can come and work on... this one. I think. Yeah, that's within my borders. Next turn. Oof. It's a good thing I'm producing a lot of faith, because I'll be able to then buy a whole bunch of units with faith. Mostly Gatling guns, I think. Unless I can buy some Cossacks. Although those Cossacks will be really good once I get them. Because that's pretty much what I will need in order to get started on this. Although, I don't have the pointiest stick here. That's interesting. Well, we'll see about that. Bonus against cities, because this is going to be bombarding cities. Just come up here. Gallius, can you do me a favor and get your butt into friendly territory? Well, that will take a long time. Make an academy. Because science. And next turn. Set that up. And I just double checked my timer. This episode is again run a lot longer than I'd have liked. So, bleh. I need to set an alarm or something next time. Oh well. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.